So I cast for collegiate esports. Hold on.
So that was getting a couple kills early on, and Delta. No, oh no. I don't know if that's the play. And Benzi getting taken off.
Spike
Delta
down
is.
A.
Oh no. Oh no. He's. Oh, he doesn't know. Oh, Delta, no. Turn around. Delta, please. Delta, we're watching. Oh no. Armada. Oh no. Oh no. No way.
The headshot.
Now that you have seen it, something that I've never really done or even showcase is that, for one, that I do collegiate casting, or that I really do it just for Valorant. And because I only do it for Valorant, you know, I thought about something real quick. Why not do I, well, why don't I do a tier list? Tier list of seeing who the best agents are. I mean, again, nobody asked for it, but that's the beauty of the freaking internet, man, is that I can post whatever and it doesn't matter if you care about my opinion. You're gonna see it, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, so with that being said, we are gonna get into this. Either way, if you're new here and you're wondering, oh my god, where's this intro? I don't like intros. It's like my shtick, I guess. No, shtick or not, I really don't like intros. They're kind of like uberly dumb to me sometimes. But any puzo, so how are we gonna like do this? How are we gonna like roll into this tier list of these agents? Well, for one, we're gonna do this mainly utility based. Like, for example, as you can see, Clove, you know, is a controller, and since Clove is a controller, we're gonna say how good is Clove's utility within her controller space. Is it S, A, B, or C, or D? And then after we associate, or not associate, as soon as we assess and deal with that portion of the project, then after that we just basically just figure out, all right, are they just a genuinely good agent, like at all, and then yeah, we just move on from there. It's pretty freaking simple. I hope you caught up to that. I want to do more tier lists anyways. Like I really want to do more tier lists, like possibly for anime villains for sure. I think that'll be pretty fun to bring to the channel. But we're gonna start with this first. Anyways, let's get into the first batch. I don't know why I said that so slow, like a sloth. All right, Astra. I'm gonna be honest. Astra is S tier. I feel like it's pretty universal. I don't really see a lot of arguments when it comes to Astra. Astra's like the only controller. Like, okay, I'm not saying you don't need skill for any of the controllers, but you know what? Nah, bunk it. I take back what I just said. Astra, bro, you need to have skill to play Astra. I'm sorry. Like, you just, like, you cannot be no random bum clicking on Astra. Like, if I, with all due respect, if I see you click on Astra and you're not cooking, I'm going to report you for throwing. That's just what it is. Okay, Breach. Breach is interesting because he's not the worst initiator ever on this list, and I feel like he's very situational for maps, but his stuns are very elite. I think he has the better stuns than a lot of other folks. So I'm gonna put him at B. I was gonna say A. I think if we had a high B category, that would go for Breach. Breach's stuns are just so freaking lethal, bro. You can combo so much stuff with his stuns, like, and they're so fast at times. Like, well, okay, I would say they're fast in the sense of when like, depending how you place them. It's like I've seen some really good breaches, some like really good breaches that like will throw the enemy off. Like 1v1s, you're not expecting this breach to pull out a stun and put it in the middle of the air just to throw you off. It's crazy. I've seen some pretty good breaches. So yeah, no, I'm gonna leave breach right here. Brim, Brim is a cool B. Average. I feel like he's not something of worth talking about. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's just so many of these agents that are just pretty self-explanatory. Like Brim, I don't know whenever Chamber's gonna be good. But Chambers got in like some buff, so that's C. Like if we go down to KO, I'm gonna be honest, KO's D. Like KO's just get out diff so hard nowadays, bro. Like his utility kit is alright compared to like people like Teo or Sova. You know what I mean. And man, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna move Chamber down to D because I just remember Chamber's really a freaking sentinel. He's such a odd basket. Like I'm sorry, I like Chamber hasn't been like fun since he came out. So yeah, actually I retract my statement on that. Chamber's gonna drop down to that D for sure. Clove is for sure C because Cloves is just a offensive controller. So with that being said, if you're not good at getting kills, I mean in Valorant, if you're not good at getting kills, then you're not gonna make anything happen, right? But if you're not, you only have 2 smokes, and you stand in place while you do it, and it's kind of like the same up as like Brim, but Brim at least has 3 that I feel like is kind of worth it. Unlike with hers, it's like, okay, standing still, I'm placing all these 2 smokes, and within those 2 smokes, I kind of have to like time it right when I'm throwing like when I'm trying to combo it with my orb. Cause okay, Omen for example, right? Omen has a pretty cool kit. Omen can do two smokes, a blind, and a TP. That can do a lot of combos just for itself. He can put down his smokes and throw out a blind TP in there. Brimstone has 3 smokes. That's already too much anyways. Has his combat stem and he has his and he has his fireball. Okay. Now, Clove has 2 smokes, a damaging orb, and has a pick me up. Her kit is just, again, controlling the battlefield, but very offensive. You put your 2 down. You put your 2 smokes down anywhere that you want, of freaking course. Hopefully that you're putting down your smokes in places that are, pushing the enemy out into open space so you can pop them. But then you throw out your orb. You dang better get a kill. All right, you don't have a lot of util that's gonna save you, because after you get your kill, then you get rewarded after getting that kill. Do y'all get what I'm putting down? Like, if you're not able to reap the benefits off Clove's kit, you're pretty useless in a sense. Like, I feel like a lot of these characters can be saved by their kit, and Clove is not one of them. But I still put Clove at C because reaping off her benefits is better than reaping off their benefits, high key. Cypher is a cool A, even though Cypher is my favorite agent. I think that nowadays I feel like sometimes his wires can get repetitive in places now that there's been some new patches within maps. So I feel like it's been kind of harder to like shine out how you would usually do on the game when it comes to with him. Ooh, deadlock. Definitely not A or S. No. I would say C. I think her barrier is pretty good, but up to her barrier, you can just move around her sound. Her ult is really good, and I think that her net trap is pretty good, but yeah, they're not better than some other people on this list. So we're gonna keep it like that. ISO actually, high key, I'm putting him as A. I think ISO deserves the praise. He's gotten some pretty good buffs. I mean, the fact that you don't have to get a kill to get his shield is already enough for me. And I think it just makes him into a better character now. Like, I feel like that really like solidified who he is. And honestly, it's just way more fun to use him now. Fade on the initiator level. I don't know. I've been seeing Fade getting used more and more, so I have to put her at A. Like, don't hate, and I have to put Gecko at B. Don't hate on it. Don't do it, because I think I'm picking the right choices. Like, Gecko, I'm gonna be honest, like, bro, there's so many counters to Gecko, and you can say the same thing as Fade, but like, you can do so many lineups with Fade. With Gecko, he feels so limited at times. Like, okay, cool, he can plant the wingman, but if the enemy team is smart enough, they just shoot the wingman. Now you have Spike in the middle of the freaking space. Like, Gecko is really only good for lower ranks, TBH. Fade, bro, you could flip somebody bad, bro, with some good fade kit usage, bro. You could flip somebody. Harbor, this is my dark horse. I'm not gonna lie. I know most people would have him lower, but I high key put him like a high B, bro. Like, he deserves the praise. Honestly, I feel like maybe one more buff and he's going up in A. I just think his ult is freaking useless. Like, you can so dodge it, and it does not do much. But besides that, his kit is so freaking good. Jet will never die for me. I'm gonna be honest. There is one person who's really like S tier for me when it comes to duelists, but Jet, you just can't go wrong with Jet, man. I mean, the dash, I'm actually, bro, like, do I need to say any more about Jet, bro? Like, Jet is actually so tough. The literally only reason why she's not S is because there's just one person who is gonna be S for duelists, and yeah, if you haven't figured that out yet, then you'll be surprised. Anyways, well, actually, there's gonna be two duelists. Sorry, I retract that statement. KJ. Okay, so KJ's going S. I pray on my life. I was not looking, so I pray on my life that whole time that I was just yapping, y'all, you were able to see my face. Anyways, though, okay, so KJ's tough, bro. I don't care what anyone says. KJ is actually such a freaking tough freaking agent. Like, she just balls out. There's not really like a lot of negative to say about her. She can cover almost all sites, three matted sites, three matted, what the frick, three mapped sites. I mean, freaking, like, 2 map sites, even though that's the only 2 variations of sites. Look, you get the point. I always go, if I'm going double sentinel, I literally go Cypher and KJ. Cypher and KJ are like 2 like wombo combos in this situation. Yeah, I'm putting Neon as C. Whoa, okay, is that crazy? Yeah, it is crazy, but I'm sorry, bro. Half of the people who use Neon, like TBH, at least in lower ranks, do not use like Neon good or well at all. They just run around and then just abuse the slide. Actually, okay, that was just out of spite. Let me let me actually move her up. I'll move her up. She's actually A. She's A. She's really A. I just think people use her stupidly. Like it just annoys me because people think, oh, 100% like slide rate with the headshot. Oh my gosh. Or it's not 100% slide rate. 100% headshot with using the slide. Oh my gosh, can't wait to use it. Like, bro, no. You don't have good aim to begin with. Why are you doing this to the team? Stop. You're the only person who can run right now, and you're choosing it to be like BS, bro. Like, please, bro, please get off Neon. But in reality, when it comes to bro, some of the best people that I know use Neon. I mean, her toolkit is fire. You can run, you can slide, you can stun. I mean, bro, if you think Lotus, A main, rush in, you throw your 2 stuns in the back of A main, you get like half the team. You're already halfway running, slide, bam, bro. You could at least get like 4-3, at least. No, that's max. At least 2 least max. Foe. I'm telling you. Omen actually, sadly, used to be S tier for me, but is now A. Just some minor debuffs. That's all. Nothing too bad for bro. Phoenix, I've actually always liked Phoenix because he was personally, he was one of my first ever agents I've ever used in my life. But Phoenix, I think deserves more love. He's cool. Raze, you've been nerfed so hard, falling from freaking grace. I'm so sad that she moves so slow now, but nowadays it is what it is. We're just gonna have to put her at C. We're moving on. Sage is always gonna be A. You can never go wrong for good Sage, man. Honestly, we'll put Sage at S. Like, Sage is just so. You can use Sage for beginners. You can use Sage for experts. It does not matter. Sage is just a great healer, bro. Shout out to all my pocket Sages out there, man. Sky, I'm gonna put you at B. I feel like people miscredit you because you haven't been in your full glory in a long time. But I don't know, man. I don't know about y'all, but I've still seen some goodness out of Sky. Now the range of her dog, and now the non-rechargeable flashes and stuff, that does suck, and I think that hinders her a lot. But I think when it comes to gaining information on a mobile level, especially when you're playing with more of a conservative team and you're not really dealing with an aggro teammates, one would say, let's say you and your teammates are more passive on a sense. I feel like Sky's really good for because you can send out her dog to get information and you don't have to take the fall for it. It just really sucks that her range is slow. Sova's also, Sova's always gonna be you know what, bro? I'm gonna put Sova at S. The lineups for Sova will forever be there. I mean, dude. Look it up on YouTube, man. Dude, there is so many. Out of every agent here, Sova has the most lineups known to man. It is insane, actually insane, dude. I've seen lineups for Sova on Pearl that will get that. I know I just speak the mic. My bad, but I've seen lineups for Sova on Pearl that has gotten all of B main from back of attacker side. I'm telling you, Sova can make some shake out of all these. Coming in with the hot guns, Teo. And I'm gonna put him as A. Teo is really, really freaking good. His combos are nasty. His missiles and his little pumps that do way freaking better than KO's little pumps or whatever. I think are so crucial because I think it really it really, 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 really does control the space. Even if you're far away, big dog, you can just send your missiles, and that will at least give you like 1 or 2, 3 seconds, and that's a lot of Valorant. Like or it doesn't, or it doesn't have to be 1 or 2 seconds. It can even be more than that. I just think his missiles create space, and they control space when you're attacker or defender, and then of course his drone, nasty. The only thing that's holding him back is his ult, in my opinion, and his stun. His stun's kind of all right. Yoru, yeah, S tier. Even though I didn't really explain why I put Reyna up here, I'll explain why I put Yoru up here. His flashes have never really been hindered as much, not that I've seen. His clones have still been cloney. His ult has always been amazing. Gains so much freaking information, especially when the time of need. There is just so many more benefits than CODs when it comes to Yoru, especially when you have a good Yoru player. You can, dude, man, when you have a really good Yoru player, you can fake out and kill so many people. Like, I'm talking about, I'm talking about you can send your TP to the whole other site, fake the clone, end up going to main, faking your clone again, and then getting a kill. Like, there's just so much dumb stuff you can do with Yoru on a like serious level, and just on a like a hee funny level. So I don't know. I feel like he has to be up there. Viper. I feel like Viper gives B vibes, and Vice low-key is C vibes. Vice is really alright. Vice just gets punished from the lack of range on her kit. I feel like it's pretty limited in my opinion, especially with how many people we like, how many agents we have that can float over things and like can like get past things. Like now we have Waylay, which I know that she isn't on this list, but I'll put Waylay like at B, by the way. But you know, we have people like Waylay who, you know, can dash over. We have Jet who can dash over. We have Reyna who can phase through stuff. We have Yoru who can TP. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of things that can counter against Phys, and she's supposed to be a sentinel, so it's like, ugh. And then Viper, I mean, Viper is Viper. Viper has always fell short to, again, kind of like what happened to Sky. Just nerfs just kill some of these agents, because I feel like this list used to look so different back like in 2021, 2022. But yeah, nah. So boom, that's my tier list of agents from S, A, B, C, D. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, because that's a lot of things. And stay sexy and stay fresh. Peace.